Hello, this is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago. As usual, I've got a fun one. It was sent to me by Becky1985 in Discord. Thank you very much. It's not too long. It's good stuff. It's a guy who just is not picking up what the judge is laying down. It puts me in mind of the Rush Hour clip. You know, the one that, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's what we're dealing with. Let's do it.
Next, we have David Solomos.
Yes.
You've been charged today. Class A misdemeanor, assault causing bodily injury. The range of punishment on a type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has been set at $5,000 plus random UAs plus an emergency protection order. Do you have any questions, Mr. Solomos, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Oh, does he?
All of the above. You're saying that I'm not getting released on my own reconnaissance? No.
No, you're not. Did you think you were?
Yeah. I mean, I'm shocked right now. I can't even understand what's happening. I thought I was going home yesterday.
Your world frightens and confuses me. My primitive mind can't grasp these concepts.
Okay, so let me explain to you what the rules for pretrial services in order for you to qualify for personal bond.
I can't remember her name right now. This judge has been on before. She has great expressions throughout this.
Misdemeanor. So ordinarily you will qualify. But in order to qualify, the alleged victim must provide what's called the victim input statement, saying they are not in fear, do not feel threatened, and want you released from jail. When pretrial services reached out to the alleged victim, she said she was extremely afraid for both her and her child's safety, and that she felt this would happen in the future. So because of that, you do not qualify on your own for personal bond due to their rules. Now, what that means is the bond has been set low. So you pay 5 to 10% of the bond amount to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. For you, that works out to be anywhere between $250 to $500 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. They work 24 hours a day. And you will be given access to the phone now that you've seen me. You understand that? You have any questions about that process?
Well, I don't have that kind of money on me. I would have to go home to get it.
Okay, well, just reach out to your family, your friends. I mean, it's set low again, $250 to $500. So
I know everything I've got is here with my wife, who has made up the story. And I just tell her it's 100% fraudulent.
Sure. No, listen, again, like I told the gentleman earlier, I don't get in the middle of
this. So you're telling me her allegation was that I spit at her, and now I'm looking at 6 months in jail with with not even being able to get out unless she comes up with the money. I mean, this is.
That's not what I said. Okay, first of all, I provided you with the maximum range of punishment, which is up to 1 year in jail and a $4,000 fine. However, when you start going to court upstairs in front of Judge Malhotra, because that's where all the family cases are heard, you and your attorney could work out a bunch of different things. You may be able to get it dismissed. You may be able to do time served. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you can work it out. We are coming out of COVID, so you are going to be going to court up there for the next year on this case. So there are many opportunities for you to work it out.
But the bottom line is I'm not going home right now.
No, sir. This is not a hotel. We want you to go home.
If you haven't hit like and subscribe, I just want you to know that you're hurting Jack's feelings.
So the bond has been set low. I've said that for the third time. You need to reach out to your family or friends to hire an attorney or bondsman of your choice. In the alternative, I will also appoint you court-appointed attorney who can also obtain personal bond for you free of charge. So, and I'm certain that they can get a bond for you, given your history. All right. So no, we do not plan on keeping you here. We don't have time for that. We need you to move on out the way. All right. So let's go over the terms of the emergency protection order. You're going to be prohibited from committing further family violence. Do you understand that, sir?
I understand what you're saying, but that's totally.
I'll repeat, you're innocent until proven guilty. I don't want you to say anything against your self-interest because this proceeding is being recorded. The state could use it against you. So I don't want you to say anything, but just know you are innocent until proven guilty. All right. The protected person is listed as a Kimberly Solomos. Are you familiar with the protected person, sir?
This is my wife.
Thank you, sir. You also, sir, going to be prohibited from communicating directly with a member of the family or household of the protected person in a threatening or harassing manner. So what that means is y'all can still communicate. It just can't be threatening or harassing. Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. In addition to that, sir, you cannot go within 200 yards of the protected address. That address is listed as 2716 Barton Creek Boulevard, Austin, Texas, 78735. Do you have somewhere else to go for the moment, Mr. Solomos?
No, I do not.
All right, well, I'm going to need you to find someplace else to go because there's been a disturbing of the peace, so we've got to separate y'all for now, okay?
Well, for what period of time? I mean, like literally everything I have is there.
I understand. What I usually tell gentlemen in your situation is you must consult or get with a mutual third-party person, a family member or a friend that can pick up any items that you need from the residence while this protection order is pending. It is going to pend for the next 60 days, okay?
So I don't even know. I like my head is spinning right now. I can't even get my head around this. So what you're saying is I can't go home. I got to find somebody else to even get anything for, and that's true for the next 60 days. I can't go home to see my wife or daughter in the next.
Nailed it. Yeah, that's what's going on. I feel sorry for him because he's saying I'm innocent, and I don't know the underlying circumstance. Of course, that's not the point of this hearing. So is it possible that she made it up and is doing something nasty to him? Absolutely. Is it possible that he's guilty of sin and he did a bunch of bad stuff? Absolutely. That's what the substance of the case is for. She's setting bond for today. He just cannot grasp it.
60 days?
You cannot. All right? So if you're found to be within the presence of the protected person or within 200 yards of the protected address, you will be rearrested. Do you understand that, sir? This address is being entered into the system, so law enforcement will be doing routine checks to make sure you guys are kept separate from one another.
Well, can I call right now and get her to correct this?
Communication is fine as long as it's not harassing or threatening, okay?
Well, I can't go to my home. I've got to call some.
You cannot go back there. No, not.
Oh, I can't tell you how many cases we've seen. You know, if you watch here, where they bust themselves on the jail phone. Now he's allowed to call her, but I hope he doesn't run his mouth and do something threatening why he makes the call.
Right now, sir. If you go back there, you will be rearrested. You're going to see me, and I'm not going to be very happy. So let's just try to keep everybody happy. In addition to that, you'll be going to court upstairs in front of Judge Malhotra, who deals with all family violence cases. She won't be happy either. So the easiest thing to do is just to follow the lawful order, the emergency protection order. Y'all stay separate until the order ends. Go ahead. You have a question?
Yeah. Does that mean that she can't leave? She can't take my daughter and go?
She can go wherever she wants. Unless you file a valid civil action, and you know how to do that, right? Suit affecting child relationship, a geographic restriction holding her here, so that your child is not so far away from you. You need to consult with an attorney, so a civil lawyer, a family lawyer. But there are things you can, of course, file, motions you can file and have a hearing on that would keep her here if that is what you desire. But of course, I'm not here to give you legal advice. So do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all have to be kept separate for the next 200 yards to 60 days. And if you're found to be within her presence, you will be arrested. Do you understand that, sir?
Well, then can I leave and go to, because my family is in another state?
You can leave. Hold on.
Okay.
Magistration, stand by. But yes, you can do that. All right?
So I can leave to go back to California and stay with family if I need to.
Wherever you desire, as long as you come back for court so that Judge Malhotra doesn't issue a bond forfeiture warrant. Right? You got to show up for your court dates is the only thing.
All right. So then how do I get out of here right now? I need to get out.
Again, for the fourth time, 5 to 10% of the bond amount. For you, that works out to be $250 to $500 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. You are going to be given access to the phone right now to contact them, and they do work 24 hours a day. Okay? All right. That rearrest charge, sir, carries a maximum range of punishment of up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Now, can she bring my stuff to me?
She cannot. It must be a mutual third-party person, family member or a friend. Second time I've said that.
Yeah, how many times are you going to ask that question? She can't bring it to you. There's an order in place now.
You guys must be separated. You understand that?
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep you from seeing me again. All right, you understand? All right, thank you. In
Right.
addition to that, sir, you may not possess a firearm while this case is pending. Do you understand that?
I understand that. So if she wanted to drop off something for me,
Yes, sir.
I could not do that. That could not happen. She couldn't.
Not happen. That
Huh?
cannot happen. You will be rearrested. Okay? Separated 60 days. This expires at midnight on March the 24th of 2023. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Take care of yourself, Mr. Solomos.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. But I still want to know, can she drop something off for him? The poor guy, I get it. I don't know his level of guilt or what the actual story is, the underlying thing. But yeah, he's screwed. He can't go home. He probably doesn't have money. He's the person who has access to his money to the extent that he has, and he is the one who filed the complaint and probably won't cooperate with them and can't. And he needs huge cooperation because he needs her to get money to somebody else to get it to him so he can even leave. It's a bad situation. It's a bad situation. There are other ways to work around this, but of course, all those questions should be directed at an attorney, not the judge. It was funny. I like her because she does it all with good cheer. I mean, you're in a bad spot. Whether the merits of the case warrant that or not, well, that's for another day. Here at Law Talk, we like to have fun with silly stuff that happens in court, and every once in a while, and completely by accident, I assure you, you might learn something. Thanks for watching.